how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
The kick out to Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. The kick out to Barnes. Can they get it? Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. To the paint. Here's Sharch. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Sharch on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Outside for Murray. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Fox. That 3 off the mark. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Mann. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Joe Good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Down low. Here's Monk. Pass to Wiles. The shot's good for Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
On the wing, Monk. Off target with his 3. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Giddey. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside, Monk. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Monk's got 4 points this quarter. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Three-pointer. Giddey, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And here is Monk. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Lets the three fly. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to Giddey. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Monk. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Monk. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder lead by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Giddey's got 13.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
Mitchell with it. Back to Monk. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Here's Man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Monk for three. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Len. Picked off in midair.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Waters. For the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now Monk. He has 7. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Kings moving the ball around. The shot by Monk is no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
The Kings trail by 8. To the right side. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Waters.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Joe's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the inside. Pass to Waters. There's the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Joe. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 2. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 11. Mitchell up top. Back to Monk. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. A three off the inbound. Saric grabs the board. Here's Mann. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Oklahoma City leading by 11. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Len. Just his first attempt. Now Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Monk for 3. No good on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Monk.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
On the wing, Barnes. And here is Wiles. Jacks up a 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Williams can't get it to go. The Kings trailed by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Monk. From outside, off the mark.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he makes that one.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The 3 from Barnes. It's tipped. Oklahoma City leading by 17. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Sabonis. The Thunder pull it in. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvidas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Sabonis. Good. Sabonis has got 6.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 17. Higgins outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Sharks trying to break free. Joe, good. 13 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Fox feeling it out a bit.
Trey Mann. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sabonis. He's got 6. Down low. The kick out to Fox. Off target from outside. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-4 run. Count that one.
Trey Mann.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Murray. Yes, that goes in.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Here's Mann. Fox with the steal. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Pass to Mann. From outside the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trail by 17. It's Fox with the drive.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Mann can't hit.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Fox, no good. Here's Wiggins with 1 on the clock.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Sacramento now. 15-point game. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Herder's got some himself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Herder, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's Dort on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Left side, Fox. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder making a change here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. 5 to shoot.
3 points.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Here's Fox with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
The Thunder leading by 14. Now here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Herter. Murray right side. Herter with it. Outside for Murray. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. And it's 8 points for Keegan Murray.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Murray outside. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Giddey. They get it again. From deep. He can't hit that time.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Fox. Here's Sabonis. And the layup is good.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
On the wing, Giddey. And he comes up with the deuce. Giddey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trail by 13. Murray right side. Back to Herter. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here he goes. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind, and those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Kings foul.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head scratcher, Kevin. And you could see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, they got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that'll happen.
It's hauled in by the Kings.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
That one good for two.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Mitchell. Tries again. Can't get the layup. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Gotta come harder than that, cuzzy.
By the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win.